You've missed 17 days of class this month alone. Your highest grade is a D+, and that's in shop. Are those teachers even aware of your existence? Their assessment of your attitude ranges between apathetic and comatose. What do you got to say about that?
I don't know. School sucks.
Nothing we've done to try and help you succeed around here seems to have made any difference. So we've decided to transfer you to Taft.
No way, man. Taft is for losers.
You either go to continuation school or you get kicked out of the system entirely. It's your last chance, Marty.
Hey, what'd the bird give you this time? 2 weeks detention?
Library duty, right?
Well, he wants you to come overnights and do Mrs. Bird so he can go bowling.
Sending me to Taft. You're not gonna go, are you?
Well, I'm gonna catch the last few minutes of math, so...
Yeah, we're very good.
Got it, man. There, Marty.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. We'll come visit you.
Computers, 5 typewriters, 3 print enlargers, a bottled water dispenser, my gold-plated pen and pencil set.
And there was never any sign of forced entry, huh?
This guy could pick the lock on the front door to the Pentagon.
Maybe he has the key.
If you're insinuating it's one of our employees, they've all been polygraphed twice. The problem is not here, gentlemen. It's there. A bunch of dropout thugs hanging around with nothing to do but rip us blind.
Well, you don't know that for sure.
Give me a break. I'm just grateful my car is still in the parking lot every night. Irma Garcia in accounting, she never did get her convertible back.
We'll do what we can.
You know, in the real world, if you can't hack it, you're out. There's no reason why high school should be any different.
We'll do what we can.
Irma Garcia.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep.
This is a job for...
Judy and Harry.
Judy and Harry?
No, the McQuaids are done. Kaput, finito, history. Comprendi?
This is a school full of degenerates. The McQuaids are perfect.
No, they're stupid. Judy and Harry wanted this case. Why don't we just give it to them?
Well, that's why Fuller's putting them in here. I didn't know you thought the McQuaids were stupid.
Listen to me. We're too old.
Too old?
Too old.
Excuse me, George Burns. What the hell's the matter with you?
Nothing. Just don't want to wear that thing on my head anymore.
Oh.
Don't you ever feel like you've outgrown something? I mean, you get older, things change. You got Clavo now.
What? One kid and your life is over?
No, did I say that? No. I don't think it works anymore.
Okay, everybody out. Come on, clear the car. What are you, deaf?
Get lost. Hey. Just, what are you...
You must be the McQuaids.
Maybe! Maybe not.
I like the hat.
I like the hair. Very full. Nice sheen. Only one thing missing. Bangs! Ow. Oi!
You know, if you let us down, we could apologize to Mr. Brecht.
Repeatedly.
Profusely.
Guess he doesn't want to miss his 17th semester of Math 1. Don't look at me like that. This didn't happen because we're old. It happened because...
Just get me down!
That's great, Susan.
So, what's my first class?
Well, what would you like it to be?
I don't know. It's supposed to be.
Marty, in this school, you make your own schedule. Now, obviously, you have to fulfill all the high school requirements. But how you do it, and in what order, that's up to you.
I knew this place was for losers.
80% of our students graduate. So will you.
Okay, Serrata de Porta thing. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna wash our hands in the El Baño. Gonna watch the fires on the sports channel. Gonna do a little comida. ¿Cómo se dice este?
Chicken!
Yes! What a brilliant little bueno chico!
Vano baño. Pollo, pollo, pollo. Pollo, pollo, pollo. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, 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 oh. I'll fry up some hamburgers. ¿Te gusta hamburguesa con queso?
Yes!
Okay then, I'll have them ready before they start singing Oh Canada. Yuck.
And from out of the depths comes the creature with no teeth.
You know, what you really gotta do is you gotta wash behind your ears.
Orejas!
Orejas, right. You gotta wash behind those. I'll get you a washcloth.
Where'd he go? Oh, my goodness! Oh, my God! There you go.
So then the very macho prince and the very healthy princess rode away on the horse.
Burro!
Does sort of look like one, doesn't it? Okay. The healthy princess and the macho prince, they rode away on the burro.
No, burro!
Burro! Okay. And they lived happily ever after. You like that story?
Otra vez.
Well, we read it 3 times. Okay, we'll read it one more time. But then I'm gonna go catch some hockey, okay? Tengo muy fatiga, you know. Thank you. So, did you get into the files in here yesterday?
No, I'm still working on it.
You know, there's something about that kid. Must have took a lot of lunch money to carry a car like that. I bet hanging kids in locker rooms isn't his only hobby. Jimmy!
Jimmy!
Hey.
We just want to let you know that it's okay about yesterday.
We're not holding any kind of grudge against
mad
you or
nothing
anything like that.
So, what are you doing?
Bug maintenance.
Oh. Well, Doofus here locked my keys in my car.
Yeah, and Genius over here, you know, he's not much better with this than my grandmother. Could you help us out?
Okay.
I never used one of these before. I'm sorry.
So, you shop every day, you make the meal, and you clean up. That's it.
And this works as elective credits, huh?
Sure, why should I hire a cook to come in when you kids can take charge of the whole thing? How's it going, Francis?
Oh, pretty good. What happened to the rug?
Time for a change, I guess.
Francis, never Fran.
Tom, never Ludwig.
Mr. Never Ludwig here is going to help you with lunch.
Oh.
I have one small request. No more grilled cheese.
Oh, you're in luck. Today's caviar. We can either bike or walk to the grocery store.
I have a car.
Blue Mustang, right?
Right, no window.
Well, look, I gotta finish up here. I'll meet you in the parking lot.
Okay. Cut it out with that. You're making me tired.
Probably a nightmare. We didn't get a lot of sleep. Something about Fellini, train tunnels, white worms.
You guys come in a group?
Group?
Yeah, like therapy. Bunch of us meet every Friday morning.
Nah, I hate therapy.
I hate group.
Well, of course, but I have a theory on that. You see, most of the kids here come from completely screwed up families, or have drug and alcohol problems, or are socially maladjusted like you two.
I happen to like my maladjustment.
Why don't you just listen to her theory?
Hey, Francis. Hey, Kev.
I hope he signed up for a session.
I hope he's Scottish.
Actually, Kevin was accepted to an Ivy League school for next year.
That's not his only problem.
Kevin's a good guy. He just didn't fit in at regular school because he
He likes to wear skirts.
That's right. Anyway, my theory is, you go once, you'll be hooked.
Well, then we'll need more therapy.
Did you say something about worms and tunnels?
Somebody at work asked about the scars on my wrists, you know. I said it was none of their business, so of course they told my boss I was like this suicide nutcase.
Did you talk to your boss?
Yeah. He got mad because I put I'd never been arrested on my application.
But you haven't been arrested.
I know. I tried to explain that going to a mental hospital is not the same thing as getting arrested, but he didn't see the difference. So he fired me.
Jerk. Sounds like a jerk to me. So how did you deal with the disappointment, Kara?
I did like we talked. I realized he was really small-minded, you know.
Good for you.
That didn't mean that I was a failure. Why don't you tell your news, Francis?
Oh, yeah, I finished my history requirement this week.
All right, let's hear it. Yeah, Polly.
Congratulations, Francis.
Thanks, Polly.
Well, Paulie, what about you? How'd it go this week with your parole officer?
He says I'm doing okay.
He says you're doing great. Paulie, you know, you really don't have to be so modest. Isn't Paulie great, guys? Come on, let's hear it. Paulie! You're great! Paulie!
All right, Paulie! Paulie! Paulie!
Why is it on every shopping cart there's always one wheel that just refuses to turn?
I have a theory on that.
Really?
Yeah, the feminists do it.
Feminists?
See, nothing drives a good housewife insane faster than a gimpy shopping cart wheel. So even those who wanted to stay home, well, they'll often go out and get a job. Just to avoid cleaning around grocery store aisles. Pushing a cart like you're pushing.
Oh, monosodium glutamate. Monosodium glutamate.
I think we ought to get sweetened dills so everybody's happy.
Well, do you think we're gonna have enough money for all this stuff?
Oh, don't worry. We're nowhere near 60.
I thought I'd give you 100.
Don't worry. I won't embarrass you at the register.
Let's just have a 20, 40, 60. All right. 80, 100. You've been stuffing your socks for 2 days now.
You know, in school, we consider spies total scum.
What about thieves?
What are you, my mother?
No, I just thought it was kind of funny considering how much Breck trusts you and all.
I wouldn't do this if I didn't have to.
Well, so how come you are then? Drugs?
No.
What is it?
If I show you, you've got to promise not to tell a soul. I mean it.
On my brother's eyes, I swear.
I just hope that means something. Hey, Carol. This is my daughter, Emily.
She's really beautiful.
Isn't she?
Who's that out there?
This woman I met. She agreed to take care of Emily for free as long as I pay for groceries and half the rent.
Guess that's kind of expensive.
Yeah. But I figure the best way to take care of Emily is to graduate and get a job. And the sooner I do that, the better. So if it means I have to take a little money, I'm gonna pay it back as soon as I can.
Can I smell him a mile away or what?
I'm not sure I want to answer that.
Paul Edward Novak. School record says he's 18, but his prison sheet says he's 22.
Which one is right?
Trust me, the prison record's right.
That's pathetic. The guy's 22 and still in high school?
Well, we're not talking think tank material here. Plus, the boy's been pretty busy. 3 counts of breaking and entering, 2 counts of burglary, stolen car here and there. Well, I think this pretty much wraps it up. All we gotta do now is catch him.
Not unless we catch him first. Aren't you supposed to pick Clavo up from daycare?
Not till 5:30.
It's 10 to 6.
Sorry.
You know, I really appreciate your offering to help in the office time. God knows this place could use some reorganizing.
Yeah, well, I like them elective credit things.
Yeah, well, I thought that might be the incentive.
Hey, do a lot of these kids have records or what?
You mean juvie sheets?
Yeah.
Some of them. A lot of them got kicked out of high school for ditching. Some of them went to class every day and failed anyway, like Francis.
Yeah, Francis seems pretty smart, though.
Francis is very smart.
So then what happened?
A lot of personal problems. Before continuation, I was her guidance counselor in the regular school.
Wow, I guess you guys get pretty tight, huh?
Yeah. She's one of those amazing kids who never, ever missed a day of class, not even summer school, even though she loathed every minute of it. It wasn't until she got here that she realized how bright, how gifted she was.
Francis never missed school?
No, not since I've known her.
What about, you know...
What about what?
You know, when she was pregnant.
Francis has had a lot of problems, but pregnancy wasn't one of them. Maybe you're thinking of Maggie.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking of Maggie.
What do you mean it's not her kid?
I was checking the missing children's files, and about a year and a half ago, Don and Nancy Van Every had their 6-month-old daughter stolen.
Van Every?
Yeah, you know, like Francis Van Every.
They're related?
It's her parents.
So what are you saying? What are you saying? This girl, she steals her own sister from her own parents?
That can't be right, right?
Sounds right. Sounds bad. I mean, we're talking a Class A felony kidnapping here.
We think.
You see, you haven't told Fuller about this yet, have you? Why do you always do this to me?
What? I just want to talk to her first. Make sure that, you know, I'm not making a mistake.
What do you want, a signed confession?
No.
Why do you always do this? You tell me stuff and you expect me not to tell Fuller.
I just want to make sure I'm not going crazy, that's all.
Well, you are crazy. I gotta go check on the kid.
Doug?
Yeah?
I owe you.
Darlene, here you go. Pretty good job, Doug. We'll talk about the weaker parts this afternoon. Teddy? Monica, nice. Suzanne? Bobby, you okay? Marty? You been studying?
A little.
A little?
Yeah, a lot.
I told you it would pay off. Needless to say, you didn't miss one. Paulie, you keep it up at this rate, you're gonna pass that AP math test, no problem.
I'm not going to college.
Right. We'll fight about that later. Here you go.
Hey, Paulie. Hey, Candace. Paulie, man, what up? Pretty good at this math stuff, huh?
No.
Well, Mr. Breck sure seems to think so. So I was thinking maybe you could help me a little, you know, because I'm like a total bonehead with numbers.
Somebody else can.
Well, I know that, but I'm asking you. If I don't get help, I'll never pass. You'd be doing me like a favor.
Look at what happened last time I helped.
That's ancient history. My brother doesn't even remember who did it. He just thinks there's a little more ventilation in the car. Come on, man, I'm asking you.
Okay, I'll do it.
Cool. So, can we work at your place? Because me and my brother, you know, we sleep in our car, and our place is totally out.
What's the matter with here?
Oh, here? Who can get work done at school?
You want to ride in my car?
67?
68.
302.
427.
3 in the tree.
4 on the floor.
It's a nice car.
So what's the deal with you anyway? Why are you always checking up on me?
I'm not. I was talking to Mr. Brecht, and he said that you hadn't missed any school, so?
So you put together this big theory.
Yeah.
Okay. Emily's my little sister.
Well, don't you think your parents are freaked out that you stole their kid?
Can't worry about how my parents feel.
You know, they might have found out by now.
No. They have no idea I'm an hour away. Besides, the only thing that mattered was getting Emily away from them.
Did they beat you up?
My dad used to come in my room and beat me up with a tennis racket. My mom hit me all the time, too. Once across the face with a hot curling iron.
Did you try and get help?
A bunch of times. I called the police, neighbors. Never made any difference. So I ran away. And then I found out they had another kid. I mean, what was I gonna do? Leave her there knowing what they do to her?
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I mean, I know it seems screwed up and all, but Emily's happy. You saw that.
Yeah.
So I'll do the best I can. There's really no other choice.
Wow. Nice place.
Thanks.
You live here alone?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I've never actually seen anybody else, but...
Oh, you sure got a lot of stuff here.
I like to collect stuff. You want a soda or something?
No, no thanks. Cyberball!
Yeah. A tortilla?
No, no thanks. Wow, this stuff is really expensive. How'd you get all the money for this?
I just got it.
I mean, you got monitors and tape decks and speakers as big as me. You must have a pretty big gig here.
Yeah. Nights.
Well, is there any way you could let me in on some of this action?
How come?
Well, because I have dust in my wallet.
You sure you want to?
Yeah, I could use the extra cash. Who couldn't?
You could go with me tonight if you want.
Tonight? Me and my brother, we got to check in with a juvie officer.
Oh. What time?
About 5:30. How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow's okay?
Okay, good.
Okay.
You want to crack a book or something?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find a table.
Squad 53 reporting for the one-alarm fire. There's no fire here. You gonna be right in here?
¿Quieres?
Well, it's the babysitters the agency sent over for me to check out for you.
Ah, sí.
So I'm just gonna be in the next room, all right? If you need me, you call me.
Dude.
Dude!
Do you like kids? I see. And why do you want this job?
Money.
Well, that's very honest. Thank you so much for coming.
I'm very good with kids because I like them so much.
And your hours are flexible?
Pretty good. Evenings are
Better, although there are many days when I'm available as well.
Okay, what about weekends?
No problem. All I need is a little warning.
Excuse me, do you have a condition I should know about?
I do, but it's just this little thing that acts up every now and then.
So I thought it'd be a good idea for me to get back working with kids again. Because when you've been through a few bad months like I have with this breakup, sometimes the best thing to do is to get away from the house, away from the phone, so when he calls and calls and calls, you're not tempted to just pick up that receiver and say, babe, I know you hurt inside.
I really adore children, and I've had many, many years of experience.
Unfortunately, I don't want my kid around a smoker.
Oh, this? This is nothing. I can quit this any day, and I will for this job, if you want me to. Just say the word.
So, what's the boy's name?
Clavo.
That's cute. How old is he?
You're the first person who's asked that. He's 5.
Do you mind if I meet him?
I know I should have come to you sooner. I know.
Oh, yeah, I know that you know. Which is why I'm still ticked off about this.
Did you still check for me, though?
Yeah, I checked for you. There is no record of family disturbances. There's no calls to the local police, no trips to the hospital, no neighbors reporting abuse at all.
Still doesn't mean she's lying.
Whether she is or isn't, Hanson, we need to get that kid away from that girl and back to her parents.
Well, what are we gonna do? Just arrest her for kidnapping? We can't do that.
Hanson, the girl committed a felony.
She may have also saved that kid's life.
We don't know what went on in that household. We may never know, and it doesn't change the procedure here.
Okay. What if that kid shows up in the emergency room a month from now with a cracked skull? We just gonna shrug and say procedure?
You're not playing fair here, pal.
Then come with me and talk to these people.
You know, Hanson, there's a certain danger in always thinking you're right.
I've talked to Francis. I'm right.
You sure you want to do this?
Why do you keep asking me that?
I don't know. I just want to...
I want to do it, I'm sure.
Okay.
This it?
Yeah. I thought you needed some cash.
I do. Are we gonna knock this place over?
Knock it over.
Hold it up.
They'd fire me if I did that.
You work at Stong's Market?
Assistant manager, graveyard shift.
Well, what did you bring me here for then?
We're short a box boy. I thought you could fill out an application.
For all these months, it's like we've been dead. I mean, to lose Francis like we did, then to have Emily taken from our home.
They're okay, sweetheart. Both of them.
Oh, when can we see them?
Well, we'll take you there tonight. And the baby will be returned to you immediately.
And Francis?
We will have to arrest Francis. As to pressing charges, that's ultimately up to you.
I don't understand why she did this to us.
I think you know why, Mrs. Van Every. Francis has spoken very openly to me about the history of abuse here.
You don't mean in this home?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Van Every, your daughter has complained of beatings by both you and your wife. Now, we have no proof as of now, but based on her accusations alone, we'll be able to assign a social worker to your home.
Both of us know we're not perfect parents, but beatings. It's unthinkable.
Well, maybe we should get this over with.
Why don't you let me go first? I want to tell Francis myself.
You're a cop?
Yes, indeedy.
Are you gonna bust me?
For what? Rearranging the produce section? I know you're 22 years old. You can't stay in high school forever.
How'd you find out?
I pulled your sheet. I also pulled your school record. That says you're 18.
I had to lie. They would have kicked me out if they'd known my real age.
Well, don't you think it's about time? I mean, if you were as dumb as I thought you were when I first met you, no offense, I wouldn't blame you. But you're not dumb. You're smart.
What'll happen to me?
Where?
Out there.
It'll be the same. You'll have your job, your place.
It won't be the same. It's never the same. People expect stuff out of you. You have to act like
Like what?
an adult.
No, you don't. Look at me.
You're the same as you were when you were in high school.
Sure. Well, sorta. You don't have to change if you don't want to.
It's not just me. If I go, I won't have the teachers, the kids at school. Not that they talk to me that much anyway, but I kind of like seeing them every day.
You can still be friends with them.
Once you leave, you can never go back.
Doesn't mean that growing up is so bad. Hey, could be what you have after high school is better than what you got now.
Could be. What if it isn't?
Hi. We gotta talk.
Could you come back later? Right now's not the greatest time.
No.
Hey, you little 4-footer.
You ready to do a little Mexican cliff diving?
Hey. What are you watching?
Película. Movie.
Where's the babysitter?
You have 5 seconds to get in your clothes and get out of here before I light your freaking underwear on fire. 5, 4, 3.
I'm sorry, partner.
No importa. Ya estás aquí.
Well, I'm I'm glad I'm home, too.
Francis, we want you to come too.
Get out of here.
Oh, honey, please.
Don't talk to me like that.
Francis, you know we never hurt you. Why did you tell these officers we did?
Oh, my God, why didn't you tell us you were so unhappy?
Why didn't you ever ask? All you ever said was that I was a screw-up. That I was lazy and irresponsible. And I'd never do anything good. Why couldn't you ever say anything nice?
Francis, we never...
Oh, you never believed in me, never! And you'll never believe in Emily. Honey, I'm sorry. Just get out of here.
I think maybe we'd better leave now, folks.
Your parents have decided not to press charges.
Yeah, they're pretty generous, huh? I just keep thinking about Emily all alone with them.
Well, you know, I kind of got a theory, too, and I think that they care more than you think.
You do?
Yeah.
But what if they don't? What if they ignore Emily like they did me?
Well, if you want to keep an eye on the kids, you know what you're going to have to do. Maybe this will give you a chance to work some of this stuff out with your parents, you know?
I'll think about it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
Captain, can I see you for a second?
Hey, you know, you're never gonna believe what happened. Hobbs and Aoki, they caught the guy that was ripping off Blackwell supplies.
Oh, yeah? Was it a kid from Taft?
No, it was the head of Blackwell Security. So what's up?
Captain, I was wondering if it'd be possible for you to put me on desk duty.
Come again?
Well, it's just that I can't find a good babysitter for Clavo, and I really need to be there for him right now. I need a predictable schedule.
I mean, are you sure you want to go on desk duty?
Well, the kid's got to come first.
You got it.
Okay, thanks. Well, they got the guy.
Yeah, I heard.
And I've been thinking, you know what? I think you're right.
Yeah. Guess it's time for retirement.